I've been sitting with this entry for a few days. Sometimes you start pulling on a thread, a specific line in a budget or a name in a press release, and you start to realize that you aren't just looking at one business deal. You're looking at a blueprint. I'm going to read this exactly as I wrote it, but I'm also going to stop and show you the connections as we go. The Big Beautiful Bill cuts $163 billion from education, health, and labor. But there's a lovely little provision for the Pentagon, $150 billion in additional funding. We'll be following these dollars as much as we can as collective citizens who are footing this bill. But here's just one little slice that I got from a subscriber who sent me an article. It starts with 1789 Capital. 1789 Capital is the anchor here. This isn't just some random firm. It's where political influence meets the private checkbook. This investment firm was joined by Don Jr. after the 2024 election.
I want to pause here and highlight the timing because it isn't just suspicious, it's precision. Within days of the 2024 election, Don Jr. joins this capital firm. Over the next 2 years, 1789 is right on top of every funding opportunity from the federal government, totaling $735 million. The takeaway: shortly after the 2024 election, 1789 Capital receives a massive influx of cash from the Department of Defense.
Through 2025 and 2026. How did Don Jr. and Eric get into so much money to put into 1789? It goes back to the world tour the boys did with their cryptocurrency, quote-unquote, governance tokens. They sold $100 million to Aqua One Foundation in the UAE, and that was just the start. In total, the brothers earned $864 million. They were able to back all sorts of companies through 1789, JFB Construction, and Unusual Machines. These are the names coming up in press release after press release. And here's the headline that started this particular rabbit hole. Trump's sons backed Arias to merge with drone maker PowerUs. And that right there is a what? Arias is a golf course company. In 2024, it posted $3.3 million in revenue. In 2023, $0.4 million. But then, in 2025, it is joined by Don Jr. It goes public, fails to stay above $1, and loses its stock status. Then, it does a bunch of really shady pump and dump tactics through July. And in August, it's back on the market. In March of 2026, it has $20 million to invest in a drone company, PowerUs. How did it get $20 million? Well, some other investors helped, such as Unusual Machines, a drone component company, which itself has significant backing from Don Trump Jr. All this dough to spend on various random companies because selling governance tokens to foreign government for private gain. Just a reminder. Okay, so to be clear, Unusual Machines is a drone company backed by Don Jr. It invests in a golf company also backed by Don Jr. in order to buy a drone company. Okay, the other company, JFB Construction Holdings, has backing from Eric Trump, who then used $1.5 billion with a B on an Israeli drone company, Extend. Arias is investing in Ukrainian parts. So let's put all the facts back together here. We've got the golf company investing in drone parts using the backing of another drone company. We've got the construction company backing another drone company, and the other company, JFB Construction Holdings, has backing from Eric Trump, who backed $1.5 billion with a B on Israeli drone maker Extend. Arias is investing in Ukrainian parts. And now another final fact in these deals. 2.5 billion for unusual machines, 20 million for Arias, 1.5 billion for Extend. They all seem to be funded by the sons of our president, right as soon as this admin banned imports of new Chinese drone components. This is from the FCC in December of 2025. This just looks exactly like what it is. Two sons peddled their dad's power and made nearly $1 billion in promises for crypto through World Liberty Financial. They use various shell companies and start preparing for mergers that make no sense if you don't understand the grift. They wait for policy. They know it's coming. Then they use that money to merge with companies that have the very specific specs the Pentagon is looking for in their new Chinese free drones. They can then secure contracts with the Pentagon to get more of our tax dollars, to the tune of $4.2 billion or so. And that's just these sussy golf course drones. It's exhausting, and worst of all, this makes no difference to my dad. This is just smart business to him. How can I ever take anything that he ever has to say about corruption if this wouldn't sway him? All this research that I do it for me.
I did it for you too. Sometimes the headlines inspire me to make a song, and that is exactly what I did on the Anti Butthole Journal, my original song and satire channel. I have fun with my artsy side over there, but one big thing is the same. Primary sources, and we are definitely suspicious. Check out Donald and the Drones in the playlist linked here. And if you appreciate what I do, please like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.